Dude, howdy. It's been a while. As you guys know, my name is Anthony Perales, and this is Christmas Eve. I am gonna go hike a little mountain we have in Yuma, Arizona called Telegraph Path. I've done it pretty much every year since 2020, at least once. It's like a little tradition of mine, I guess. Typically I have company, but today it will just be me. Let's check it out.
So this is pretty cool. This used to be like the parking spot up there, and this is a very like bumpy, rocky road that typically trucks could only get to. And then this used to be pretty much just like raw terrain. It looks like they're flattening this all out. Interesting, probably to let people park a little closer. It's cool, you know, but I mean, it was fine the way it was. You don't gotta tear down more of the mountain for your own sake, you know? I mean, what is it, an extra like 10 minutes? Ain't no big deal. The distance up in those cell towers out over there, that is Telegraph Path. I never really know. Yuma resident for like 17-16 years, and I still don't actually know the name of it, but it's a lot of rocky terrain. That's Yuma for you though. Rock and sand. And by the way, I never bring the right shoes for this shit because I don't have any right shoes for this. But yeah, feces. It's an interesting path. I'm a little lonely though, but it'll be okay. We'll be okay. I'll tell you, I always tell people, beat the sun. Don't come too late. Beat the sun. Like, get to the full-on like uphill trail before the sun gets too high. Just cause it's bright. Like in Yuma, even in the winter, if the sun gets up and bright enough, you're gonna get warm. You're gonna feel like it's at least 75, 80 maybe, which isn't too bad. Actually, that's still pretty good, but when it's supposed to be the winter and that's the way you're feeling, it's really not a good time whatsoever. It's been about 24 minutes in. Typically this takes me about an hour and a half to do. So we'll see if I still got it or not. I think it's been about a year since I've done this, so we'll see what happens. A lot of mountain out here, but it's nice, it's quiet. Funny enough, our freeway is right next to us, so like it'll be quiet. You hear the wind, you hear that mountain sound, and then you just hear you're like, they're still humans. It's not just pure nature. And well, why is it like that? I don't know. So we're at like the bottom of the actual uphill mountain. Up there is the whole like where all the telegraph stuff is, I guess. I don't know. This trail here goes all the way up, and thankfully it's more of like a concreted trail. It's not like the natural land, so these shoes aren't going to be hurting me no more, thankfully. But that up there is the whole hike. It gets pretty steep. There's a couple of those mountains up there or hills up there that makes you be like, what am I doing? So we'll check it out. I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, kinda. All in the distance is that's the foothills of Yuma. It's like a bit more richer, bit more older people rather than the Yuma youngsters. I made it up top. I always kind of sit at this edge and like stare off over the mountain. This is like outside of Yuma. This will get you like heading towards, well, that would get you heading towards like Phoenix and Tucson. More over there would get you heading to like Flagstaff, but it's all the same fucking one highway that just kind of breaks apart after a while. Crazy. Yeah, I got up pretty early. I mean, earlier than I typically do. I got up like at 7. I got here around like 8 8:15, and then I'm up on the mountain at around like 9:10, I think. So it took a little longer than I thought to get up here, but it's okay. But it's crazy because like on my way up, there's people coming down, you know, coming down from the mountain, and it's like it's a little crazy, you know, like regardless of how early you wake up, it typically seems like someone always wakes up earlier than you, but it's not a bad thing, you know. I mean, be proud of yourself for getting out of bed at all. I mean, that's amazing as is. But yeah, I'm gonna meditate up here for a bit, and then I'm gonna head back down the mountain, take a shower, get ready for work, and maybe I'll keep you guys updated on that. I don't do construction no more. I think it's been that long. Yeah.